Welcome to a world where darkness reigns, where desires run deep and secrets linger in the shadows. This is Vampire Stories, your sanctuary for tales of lust, power, and immortality. Episode 5, The Forbidden Masquerade. Vienna, 1715. Vienna was a city of contradictions, resplendent by day and depraved by night. Its palaces gleamed with wealth, while its shadows whispered of scandal and secrets. Selene arrived under a waxing moon, her eyes set on the infamous Masquerade of Sins, where the nobility shed their titles and their morals under the guise of anonymity. Her interest lay not only in the indulgence the night promised, but in the man hosting it, Count Friedrich von Arendt, rumored to possess a relic that could imprison even the most eternal souls. The masquerade was a labyrinth of decadence. Chandeliers cast golden light onto swirling figures in elaborate masks, their laughter mingling with the haunting strains of a harpsichord. Selene moved through the crowd like smoke, her gown a deep burgundy trimmed with black lace, her mask shaped like a raven's visage. She spotted Friedrich easily. His commanding presence drew attention even in a room full of peacocks. His black and silver attire was sharp, his mask glinting with gemstones. But it was his aura of quiet arrogance that intrigued her most. She approached slowly, letting him notice her. When their eyes met, he inclined his head. "I haven't seen you before," he said, his voice low and smooth. "But then, the masquerade is meant to surprise." "Is it?" Selene countered, her tone playful. "Or is it meant to reveal?" Friedrich chuckled, offering her his arm. "Perhaps a bit of both. Shall we?" Their conversation wove through topics both shallow and profound as they danced. Selene played her part well, feigning intrigue at his tales of adventure and charm. "You're not like the others," he remarked, his gaze searching hers. "Nor are you," she replied. "A collector of secrets, I hear. Tell me, Count, what is the most dangerous thing you've kept?" Friedrich's lips curved into a knowing smile. "Danger has its own allure, does it not?" He leaned closer. "But some things are too precious to share." Selene let the silence stretch, sensing his curiosity growing. At last he offered, "Perhaps you'd like to see my collection." In his private study, away from the revelry, Friedrich revealed the artifact, a medallion no larger than a coin, etched with symbols that seemed to shift under the candlelight. "It's said to bind the soul," Friedrich explained, his voice reverent, "a weapon against death itself." Selene traced the air above the medallion, careful not to touch it. "And yet, you keep it hidden." "Power must be handled wisely," he said, his tone cautious. "Power must be tested," she corrected, stepping closer. Her proximity unsettled him, though he couldn't tear his gaze away. "Who are you?" he whispered, his voice unsteady. Selene's smile was slow, deliberate. "Your lesson." She struck without warning, her movements fluid and unstoppable. His struggles were brief, his cries muffled by her grip. As she drained him, she felt the weight of his ambition, his secrets, his arrogance, all dissolving into her. When she stepped back, Friedrich's lifeless body slumped against the desk. Selene took the medallion, slipping it into her pocket. "Some burdens," she murmured, "are too dangerous to bear." The masquerade continued as if nothing had happened. Selene, her hunger sated, left the grand estate unnoticed, the artifact resting cold against her skin. If you've enjoyed this glimpse into the world of Selene, there's so much more to come. Subscribe and join us for more stories of desire, betrayal, and the eternal night. Until next time, stay curious, stay haunted, and remember, the shadows are never empty.